Hey everybody, it's Eric.
Hey everybody, it's Glenda.
We are D&D Miniature Board Games. So Glenda.
So Eric, we have
gotten a lot of Kickstarters in the last few days, so.
And these are old Kickstarters, you said?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
3-4 years ago?
Yeah, one of them was like 3 or 4 years old, one or two of them. So this is Knockdown. This was just a base pledge from for Knockdown by Awaken Realms. Was it Awaken Realms? Awaken Realms Games. So, what we're going to do, you guys want to see what's inside, you know what to do. Stay tuned. Oh, so I guess they decided to stay tuned. So this is Knockdown. It's a 2-player. It's from 8 and up. Takes 15 to 30 minutes to play. And I'm not really sure. Is that volume 1?
Yeah.
All right. So let's dig into volume 1 first. Now, if I remember correctly, this is like a deck builder fighting type game. It was a while ago, though, folks. And apparently, it doesn't want to come open.
I see. You're having a hard time. Just breathe in and breathe out. Must be like, oh boy. Oh, there's a tape. That's why. Probably it's been in the container forever.
Could be. So you got some scenery on the back.
Nice.
That, I remember now why. So you got scenery on the back, but you see this sets up like that. And, or I guess like this. Like that. And you see you have the bridge that they're going to fight over, right like that. See? That's why they had this taped to the bottom, to protect that, which made it very difficult to open for the, challenged. So we do have some tokens here. They are double-sided. We have 3 cards here for the different characters, and double-sided as well. We have a small games rule book that would fit in the box. Gives you the contents of the box. It explains the fighter sheet. Attack cards, skill cards, how to set up the initial fight. See, I got the box right there.
Yeah, I see it.
And then your turns, important rules, blocking, additional rules, and then an index in the very end.
Cool.
And we do have wooden squares.
Wooden squares.
We have some dice.
Oh, that's pretty.
And 3 miniatures.
I have no clue how is this played. How is this played? You remember?
How would I know how it's played? I haven't read the rules.
I mean, when do you pledge on this?
I pledged on it, yeah.
And they just, like you said, on the bridge, they fight here?
Well, I think it's like a deck builder, kind of like Carthage, some of the other games we played,
Okay.
where you use the cards that you get, and that determines what you can do.
Interesting. I'm looking at it and like, interesting. Don't they have a book?
The rule book that's sitting in front of you?
Wow, this is in front of me the whole time.
I handed it to you, said, here's the rule book.
Okay, cool. Alright, so if you have the cards,
Okay. So, each player gets a quick reference card. We do have a card here for one of the characters, but it's the only card we have that's got the character's picture on it.
Is it?
There's some skill cards here. We'll take a look at these.
Would that be the fighter help card? One fighter help card.
That's your fighter help card. And what are the skills cards, obviously?
13.
Seems like 13. And then I got these with the red back, 36 attack cards.
Attack cards.
Alright, so you can bash, you can cut, you can high kick, you can low kick, you can high punch, and you can low punch. So 6 different attacks.
36 attack, okay.
But they have, if you notice, they have different emblems at the top, which probably means something to also.
Their team or something?
Well, it could just be maybe counters or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we have. We have to read it. We don't know.
And that's why they give you a rule book, folks.
Oh, KO effect. One pool. Special attack name. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's all illustrated here. What these are.
Alright, shall we go into the second box?
Yep, next one. That's the volume 1 and this is the volume 2. Knockdown.
And hopefully you guys saw the 360-degree views of all the miniatures that were, in that box.
Here we go again.
Oh, I'm taking these off now. Alright, so just like the other one, it's got a protective, and it tells you everything that's inside the game here. It's a little bit easier to get off without the tape on it. Alright, so we have the background for the game. And just like before, we have the game rules, volume 2. Pretty positive it's probably the same style rules, but maybe the differences, who knows. You'll have to read them to find out.
We're here to unbox, remember. And it's been years.
I'm not sure how long this one has. Alright, so you got Puppy, which is, I believe, the beast from one of the characters from Nemesis. And Katie. And James. You do have, just like the last time, you have your punch-out tokens here.
Victory tokens.
And like the last time,
Randomized
you have your background, and it sets up like so. Okay, now we have different
color
squares and a different color set of dice.
So those are heavy one cubes. And the dice, 3 dice.
Alright, so we have our 3 characters here. Obviously this looks like one of the aliens from Nemesis.
Let me see.
Which we have played.
Okay, that's good.
So those 3 characters look pretty nice. And then just like in volume 1, you do have your set of cards. Okay. Okay, you got your skills. Oh, these actually have a card for each.
The what?
The one with the picture on?
Oh.
Remember, we only had one in the
One and
last
the other
one, but this one is
fighter,
3.
3 miniature fighter.
What is it? So,
3 fighter help cards.
Alright, so we got the 3. We got James, which is ammo, Katie, which is flame, and then the puppy, which is contamination card. If the puppy is able to give a contamination card to their opponent, the opponent already has all the contamination cards, puppy discards. Discard contamination cards can be used again.
And then aside, then you have 3 contamination cards too.
Yep.
Okay.
And they're right here.
Okay. Yes.
And you have 2 of the player turn cards. 1 for each player. Alright, so we'll look at these skill cards. In between, Fight Master, Hail of Blows, Clarity, Pugilist, Panic, Bleeding, Hooks, Melee Master, Iron Man, Last Chance, and All Out Attack. And then obviously we have these cards.
The attack.
Yep, so uppercut.
36.
Now this is just like I was saying, you notice how it's got the different emblems at the top, even though they're all uppercut.
It signifies
Synthetic food. High kick signifies what?
the effect.
Low kick. Upper punch. And then low punch.
Whoa. Synthetic.
So that takes care of what's in volume 2. And then we got 1 character. We got Chili the Miniature. I always go to cut these and then they just pop open.
They just open.
Yeah. Alright, so Chili the Miniature.
Oh. It's chili?
And he gets some tokens that come along with him. Some rules. His card. And some more cards. I'm not sure how to use him. What will the Penguin show us today? He showed himself in the arena trying to knock down his enemies. Will you make the Globetrotter from Etherfields a winner in the great tournament? This content requires a base game. Okay.
Okay, we have that.
So we'll...
Oh, something.
It goes in there somehow. Does it? I guess it... Does it matter?
I think it's okay.
Oh, there
can
we
just
go.
put them after.
You see how he got in there?
He just does not listen.
I'm just trying to keep everything together. You know, it's easier. So, that's Knockdown, Awaken Realms. As always, folks, we support
Discover Games in Fayetteville, Georgia.
Game On, everybody.
Game on.